Welcome you all in lecture number 31 of Abstract Algebra MTL 6051. In this lecture we are going to discuss what is the unique factorization domain, that is UFD, examples of UFD and relation of UFD, ED and PID. Okay, we already shown you that ED implies PID implies UFD and negation of UFD implies negation of PID implies negation of ED. Okay, so first let us see what is the unique factorization domain. Unique factorization domain UFD, an integral domain D plus dot. This is the integral domain, is said to be unique factorization domain. This integral domain becomes UFD when if each non-zero, see each non-zero, every non-zero non-unit element, right? Every non-zero and not unit. So this is important. Non-zero and every element. We are talking about the every element. Every non-zero non-unit element. Every non-zero non-unit element of D, right, can be written as product of irreducible element. Okay? Product of irreducible element. For example, A is equal to P1, P2, so on, Pk. Okay. What is P1, P2, Pk? P1, P2, Pk are irreducible element. All these are irreducible element. Okay. These are irreducible element. This is the first condition. Every non-zero non-unit element can be written as product of irreducible element. And what is the second condition? The second condition is that the factorization of this A is unique in the sense of associate. Right? What it means? It means if A can be written as Q1, Q2 up to Qs, then this K is equal to S, K equal to S. First condition. Okay, number of factor here is equal to number of factor here. And these PIs, all PIs is associate to any one of Qj's. Okay. So see first what is associate. We already discussed about associate, but let us see what is associate. Two element A and B in D is said to be associate. Is said to be associate if there exists unit U such that A is equal to BU. Okay, and this is denoted as A associate B. Okay, so this is the definition of associate. What is the definition of associate? A and B are two elements of domain is said to be associate if there exists unit U, then A is equal to BU, okay, then A and B are associate. Okay, yes, A and B are associate. Okay, now see, if A is equal to A1 A2 AR and B1 B2 BS, if A is equal to this, or you can call P1 P2 PK or Q1 Q2 QS, then this AI is irreducible, which we already said that P1 P2 PK are irreducible. Whatever notation you can use, A1 A2 AR or no, P1 P2 PK, just understand the concept no, of UFD. A can be factorized into a number of elements, and all those number of elements are irreducible. Okay, if A can be factorized in some other way, then the number of factorized element in both the expression are same. And if we are talking about A's and B's, then some AIs are associate of some B's. Okay, in term they are the associate. In terms of these associate, the factorization is unique. Then this is known as unique factorization domain. Okay, so let us see some example of the unique factorization domain. Now, see, Z plus dot, Z plus dot. This is integral domain. Yes, Z plus dot is integral domain, and we are talking an element about say 40. Now we are coming to this example, but let us see first 40. What is 40? 40 is 4 into 10. Yes. And what is this? This is 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Yes. So this is the one way of the expression. Say this is P1 into P2 into P3 into P4. Okay. Now come to this. This 40 can be written as minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 5. And say this is Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Okay. Again, write this 40 as this minus 2 into 2 into 2 into minus 5. So this is equal to Q. Write it Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Okay. So first see these two expressions. First let us see these two expressions. Okay. Okay. See 2, 2, 2, 5. What is 2? 2 is prime element in Z. So 2 is irreducible. Okay, no problem. Since we already discussed in our previous lecture, every prime element is irreducible. So 2 is prime, so 2 is prime, therefore it is irreducible. What is 5? 5 is prime, so 5 is also irreducible. So every element of here is irreducible. First condition is okay. Okay. Now come to the second condition. If P is prime, then minus P is also prime. It means minus 2 is prime, minus 5 is also prime. Now come to the second condition. What is P1? P1 is 2. Right? This is P1. And what is Q1? Q1 is minus 2. Okay. Sorry, write minus 2 here. So Q minus 2 and Q1. So this 2 can be written as minus 2 into minus 1. Okay. This 2 can be written as This 2 can be written as -2 -1. So this is Q1, this is P1, and what is -1? This is U. And we are talking about Z. What is UZ? UZ means units of Z. That is 1 and -1. Only these two elements of Z which has multiplicative inverse in Z. Yes. So what is -1? -1 is unit. Okay. So what is 2 and -2? They are associate. Similarly 5 and -5 is associate. Okay. So these factors and these factors are associate to each other. Length are same. Length is 4 and 4. It means 40 have unique factorization in this Z plus dot. Okay. So this is unique factorization up to the associate. This 40 have unique factorization in terms of the associate. Yes. Now come to the given example. Let us see. 6 can be written as this. Yes. 6 can also written by this. And this 2 and -2 associate, 3 and -3 is associate. What is 2? 2 is prime. So 2 is reducible. This 2 is reducible, 3 is reducible. Yes. Okay. Then this 6 have unique factorization in terms of their associate. Similarly, 30 have unique factorization in terms of their associate. Okay. Now come to Z square root of -3. What is Z square root of -3? 1 plus square root of -3 into 1 minus square root of -3. What is this? This is a square plus b square, that is 4. It means 4 can be written as in this way. Now, if we are talking about the domain Z square root of -3. Okay. So 4 can be written as this way. This is the one expression, first expression of 4. And what is the second expression of 4? 2 into 2. Okay, this is equal to 4. This is the second expression. Whether 1 plus square root of -3 is equal to 2 into u, where u is unit. U is unit. And what is unit of this? Unit of this is equal to 1 and -1. So 2 into 1 is equal to this, or 2 into -1 equal to this? Not possible. This is not possible. So this is not unit to 2. If this is not unit to 2, expression are 2. Now 4 can be expressed by two ways, and they are not associate, right? And they are not unique in terms of associate. It means this is not UFD. What is this? This is not UFD. Yes, this is not UFD. Okay. If this is not UFD, then what is the relation that we shown you? Not UFD implies not PID, implies not ED. It means this is not ED. So Z square root of -3 is not ED. Okay, so this is not ED. Z square root of -3 is not UFD, implies not PID, implies not ED. Okay. Come to the second example. Z square root of -5 is ED. No, similar way. In similar way, now this 4 plus square root of -5, 4 minus square root of -5, this is equal to 21, and 21 can be written as 3 into 7. They are not unit, not associate, not associate. Okay, so there are two expression in terms of two expression of 21, and they are not unique in terms of associate. So this is not UFD, not PID, not ED. This one is not. Okay,